We've been involved in a number of projects at a local pulp mill facility. Really enjoyed the project delivery experience. Really enjoyed the immersion in the technology. Really enjoyed the rapid pace of change of the technology at the time, and also had a sense that there was, at least in our opinion, a better way to execute automation projects for customers. They could get a better business result. We felt pretty strongly about that. And honestly, that was the genesis of striking out on our own and putting to the test our ideas about better value, better approaches to things, and to see if there was a customer base out there that shared that opinion.
So 25 years ago, Gunnar Damstrom, who is a very prominent process engineer in the pulp and paper industry, was doing some work for the Procter & Gamble pulp mill, which is, at the time, was the name of the Grand Prairie pulp mill. Mike at the time was an employee of Procter & Gamble and had developed some very significant process control skills. Mike, for other reasons, had decided that he was going to move on from Procter & Gamble. He was approached by Gunnar, and Gunnar's proposal was that within Canada there was the opportunity to develop a specialized process control company with significant skills in the implementation of computerized process controls which would optimize these large facilities, in particular pulp and paper facilities. So at that point they approached me. My background was electrical engineering, and as well I had some construction management skills. And the three of us in the summer of 1990 decided that we would form what was then called Autopro Canada. In terms of technical people, the people who were doing what we would now call CAD work and design work and software work, and any other kind of work, up to and including cleaning the office carpets, there were two people, and it was Mike and I.
I've been with Autopro approximately, just over 21 years. When I believe I was the sixth person to join with Autopro, and at that time there was a part-time receptionist, was the only other support staff. I think she came in 2 or 3 days a week. And Autopro had just been awarded a fairly large project, and so it was very, very hectic at that time. We were all very busy, and I remember Bob and Mike. Mike likes to work late and Bob likes to start early, and there were numerous times when Mike would be leaving and Bob would be coming in the morning.
With the work group as small as it was when we began, and it was a work group of about, let's call it 2.5, as we had a part-time administrative person. There wasn't a lot of division of responsibilities. Everybody did everything. Everybody wrote checks and signed checks and paid bills and got the mail and made the coffee and burned the midnight oil and got the documents out the door that needed to go out the door, and it was I guess it's hard to describe in the context of running a business, because it really didn't feel like running a business. It was doing a job.
Well, I mean, we were a small group and we were close. There was a lot of camaraderie and that sort of thing. Certainly there were pranks played and things like that, because we knew each other very, very well, and we saw each other every day, so to speak. Some of my other very fond memories are the pleasure of watching our staff mature as the organization did. The people that came in literally straight out of university or straight out of tech school, and who at this point in time are very, very accomplished technical people and in high demand in the industry. There's a lot of personal satisfaction in that for me.